This is John F. Kennedy High School, somewhere in America. A school where the students are giving up, the teachers are going mad, and the administration is sounding an alarm.
I'm in the middle of a fundraising breakfast, and I'm informed that your school psychologist has flipped out in the middle of your office. And then I get here and I find out there's been a stabbing. And if that's not enough, one of your kids tries to eat one of your teachers. Teacher Bell, what the hell do you call that?
Monday.
This is United Artists' motion picture, Teachers. It's funny, even outrageous, but it's also real. In its irreverence, it raises important questions about what's happening today in our public schools.
Gun! Drop the gun!
Filmed on location in Columbus, Ohio, Teachers stars Nick Nolte as a once great teacher who's fed up with the system and uncaring parents.
Don't you care about your son's education?
Isn't that your job, Mr. Jarrell?
Ralph Macchio is a bright but unmotivated student.
Hey, I passed that class. You can't make me take it again. I read fine, so don't you worry about it, okay? Just lay off.
Judd Hirsch is the short-sighted administrator who's working to maintain the status quo.
Don't talk to me about being sued, Alex. I don't want to hear that.
This is the reason Lisa Hammond's down the hall taking depositions. We're not teaching these kids.
I can't hear you, Alex.
We're not teaching.
I can't hear you.
We're doing it again. I can't hear you.
Jo Beth Williams is the lawyer who wants to expose the educational problem.
Alex, this case is about teaching. It could mean a great deal to education. I mean, a boy goes all the way through a school system and gets passing grades and a diploma and still can't read or write. This boy was one of your students, and he can't even fill out a job application. Don't you think there's something wrong with that?
Producer Aaron Russo, whose films include The Rose and Trading Places, talked about teachers while shooting.
Today what's happening is there's so many kids going through the school system who aren't learning, who aren't being taught. And it's very difficult to find out who's at blame for that and whose fault that is.
Mike?
But on the other hand, there are many things that can be done to alleviate a lot of the problems. And we're trying to show some of that in this movie.
Inspiration for the screenplay came from a scenario right out of today's classrooms. In upstate New York, a high school graduate named Ed Donahue filed suit against his school district, claiming he was functionally illiterate.
Going to a tutor now that my reading level, I say now, is a fourth grade reading level. She brought it up to that.
The lawsuit in Teachers has become the turning point for Nolte's character, like so many real-life teachers, on the verge of resignation. But he reaches out one more time.
Just communicate your ideas. I don't care how you do it. You can write a paper if you want to, take a photograph, do it any way you want, sing a song. Communicate.
It all comes down to the personal relationship between a student and teacher. I think if there were group discussions, class participation, that's always what made me feel more comfortable.
A special teacher can make all the difference, as each member of the cast remembers.
I remember I had a French teacher who I loved very much, so I wanted to be a French teacher. And I excelled in French.
I had 3 or 4 teachers who were inspirational in the way that Alex, Nick's character, is in this movie. They made me want to learn. They gave me a lust for learning.
School is nothing if you don't have that one talented person who connects with you and makes you say, now I like to learn.
From the sensitive to the outrageous, the movie's soundtrack takes you through a range of emotions with songs by today's hottest performers. 38 Special, ZZ Top, Bob Seger, Ian Hunter, and the driving beat of Night Ranger with Interstate Love Affair.
Brian Adams sent me a song called Edge of a Dream. The second I heard this song, I knew Joe Cocker should sing it.
The damn school wasn't built for us, Roger. Built for the kids. They're not here for us. We're here for them.
Alex, half of them aren't even coming back after the alarm.
But half will.
Jarrell, you're crazy, you know that?
What can I say? I'm a teacher.
Teachers, a prerequisite for your course in great entertainment. This month on HBO.